For many people, the search for peace seems endless. Everybody wants to find that inner peace. But it seems to me that many people are forgetting the fact that that peace already resides inside of yourself. It's not up to somebody else or some other situation or circumstance to produce that peace for you. It's inside of you. You've already experienced it previously. So what I want you to do is just close your eyes. Close your eyes and imagine yourself on a boat. It's just you alone on a boat in whatever your favorite body of water is. It's not very much wind, just enough so you get that cold feeling in the back of your ear, like maybe you had the windows to your car rolled down just a little bit too far. The boat is rocking back and forth gently, not enough to make you seasick, but just enough so that the constant lapping of the water up against the side of the boat is prevalent. Kind of reminds you of that sound in the middle of the night where you realize the sink is dripping. And eventually you just ease into it and go back to sleep. So you're on your boat, and your boat is slowly rocking, and you're feeling the wind just hitting the tips of your ears. And at this point, I want you to start thinking backwards. When did you last feel your life was at peace? What was your life like? How long ago was it? Years, months, decades? What job were you in then? What was your day-to-day life like? What were the things that you were doing that were giving you this peace? Were you closer to God? Closer to your family? Your friends? Maybe there was a pet that was alive that's no longer with you. But keep going back and remembering what it felt like to walk around during your day peaceful, happy, content, fulfilled. Do not concern yourself with trying to find the moment that you lost that peace. Focus on what it felt like when you had the peace. Now try to remember some of the more intimate details of your days. What were you eating when you first woke up? What were you eating right before you went to bed? What was your sleep pattern like? Were you sleeping well? What were your dreams like during this time? What about your relationship? If you felt peace and had a relationship, was it being brought to you because of your relationship or in spite of it? Was this a period of time of great learning about yourself and setting boundaries and learning what you can and cannot say to others without them getting upset with you? Maybe it was a time when you learned how to put your foot down and stand up for yourself without causing a fight with those around you. Or maybe it was just the time when you were actually waking up spiritually. The time where you realized that not everything you learned as a child was true. Maybe that's when you felt most at peace, when you were discovering all the things that you kind of missed out on life. So you're in your boat, you're rocking back and forth, and you're feeling the wind. And with each time the boat rocks back and forth, I just want you to get one thing in your head, one picture, one idea of something that you can remember about how life was like, or something that you were doing during this time where you last felt peace. And I want you to imagine yourself doing that thing. And now imagine yourself doing that thing while you're on the boat. Just let the waves keep hitting the side of the boat. Keep rocking back and forth. And with each slow movement, act as though you were doing the exact same things that you were doing the last time you felt peace. Recognize how easily it was to forget how you were acting, how you were feeling, the things that you were doing. Recognize that you cannot take for granted that you will always have peace. But once you find it, you do need to become aware of the things that brought you that peace, and to continue to grow in that practice, and to add to those things rather than forget them and subtract them. And so you're on your boat and you're rocking back and forth, and the wind is hitting the back of your ears, and you still hear that lapping of the water up against the side of the boat. And now you're imagining the one thing that you can remember that you were doing the last time you felt peace. And so now what you're going to do is you're going to remember this every time that you feel that swaying movement. From now on, whenever you feel moved, you are going to remember. You will remember the things that you've done in the past that brought you peace. Whatever it is, whether it's an action, words, or just a spiritual feeling that you had. When you hit a hard spot and you need to be reminded of how it is to feel peaceful, you can close your eyes again and just imagine yourself in your boat, rocking gently back and forth. And again, remember what it is that you need to do to continue to have peace, or to find renewed peace. It will be different for everybody. Genuinely, there should be no two people that have the same exact way to achieve peace. There's no special posture that you need. You don't need to be in a relaxing position to do it. You don't need to have your spine straight up and down. There's no rules. That is one of the easiest ways to forget the things that we know work for us. Is that along our spiritual journey, we continue to be told all these rules of how things have to be done. And then we end up following those rules and forgetting what we already know works for us. So when you struggle, just put yourself back in your boat with the wind at the back of your ears and those waves slapping up against the side. And just remember that one thing that years ago brought you peace. And just bring that forward with you into the now. Bring that idea and that light into your current situation and your current life, so that you can begin to feel that peace again. And you will know that your boat is your security place. It's where you can go anytime you need to just get straight, to get peace, and to get clarity. So in a few moments you're going to open your eyes again, but before that, when you do open your eyes, you will begin to put things into practice. You will make a commitment to begin to do that one thing that you can remember you were doing the last time you felt peace. And it will bring you peace again. And now we open our eyes. And life begins again.